Well, hello again. It's lesson 74 of the 4th grade Excel math series with your host, Mr. Bedley. Today we're going to be looking at the not equal sign, talking a little bit about comparing numbers and number sentences, equations. Actually, we're going to be looking at equations and expressions. So we'll be hitting up some math facts at the end. Here we go. I'm going to start reading right here. The not equal symbol means is not equal to. So if you see an equal sign with a slash through it, that means that what is on the left side is not equal to what is on the right side. They are not the same. Number one, 4 equals 4 is true because 4 is equal to 4. It's pretty obvious. 3 equals 5. Is that true? No, that's not true because 3 is not equal to 5. 6 is not equal to 6. Is this a true statement? Well, actually, this is not true as well because 6 should be equal to 6. You should not have a not equal sign in there. One of the ones that is actually tricky for kids that didn't even put on here is this one. 7 is not equal to 10. Is that true or not true? A lot of kids would say, they would look at the not equal sign and they'd say, oh, that's not true. Well, that is the wrong answer because 7 is not equal to 10. That is a true statement. It's true to say that 7 is not equal to 10 because I'd have to put a 10 in there to be equal to 10 or a 7 on the other side to be equal to 7 to make it equal. So this is true that 7 is not equal to 10. If you're having trouble with the not equal symbol, put your finger over the symbol and then decide which symbol, equal or not equal, is correct. If the correct symbol is there, the statement is true. Otherwise, the statement is not true. Number sentences are not equations are called inequalities. What does that say back there? Number sentences that are not equations are called inequalities, right? Okay. Gotta move this around a little bit. I couldn't see it there for a second. All right, so let's take a look at some sample problems. We're going to be using T and NT for true and not true. Number 4 is what they would have to start their problem is just 4 plus 8 and 7 times 2. They would not have these little numbers up here. That's what you're going to write. They would not have that down there. So 4 plus 8, you would write 12 on that side. That's how you show your work. 7 times 2 is 14. That goes on that side. This symbol right here is eating the bigger number, which is 14. So that symbol is correct, so I write a T there for true. 3 times 5 is 15. You would write a 15 right there, just like they did. 8 times 7 is 15 also. 15 is not equal to 15. Is that true? Nah, you should put an equal sign in there, not a not equal sign. So this is wrong or not true. Think of it as not true as being wrong. All right, number 6. We're going to kind of do this one together, all right? So get your pencil ready. 4 plus 9, put the answer to that right up here. So you should write 13 right there, okay? 6 plus 6, write that answer above that. 6 plus 6 is 12. Did you beat me? Okay, and then 13, it says, is greater than 12. Is that true or not true that 13 is greater than 12? That is true. 13 is bigger than 12. All right, I want you to pause the video, try number 7 by yourself, and then turn it back on. 7 times 3, you should have written a 21 right here. If you didn't show your work, do that right now. 4 times 5, you should have put a 20 right there. 20 is not equal, 21 is not equal to 20. Here's where a lot of kids mess up. They see the not equal sign in there and they say, oh yeah, 21's not equal to 20. Cool. And then they put not true because they're thinking not equal. Not equal is right. But the answer is actually true. 21 is not equal to 20 is a true statement. All right, pause the video and try 8 and 9. So you should have already done both 8 and 9. Before you see me do this, you should have written a 10 up here, a 9 here. Is 10 smaller than 9? Is the crocodile eating the big number here? No, it's not. This is a not true statement. You should have written an NT there for not true. 8 minus 2, you should have written 6. 8 times 2 is 16. Is 6 larger than 16? Is the crocodile eating the bigger number? The 6 is not the bigger number. So this is not true as well. All right, the next part that we're going to be taking a look at here is we're going to be putting a symbol actually in here. It says the symbol that separates the two sides of the statement is missing. First, combine the numbers on each side and then select the symbol that will make a true statement. So we're going to pick between these three symbols. Like what they did here, 3 plus 6 is 9, 7 plus 3 is 10, and they put a less than sign in there where the crocodile is eating the bigger number. All right, your turn. You try number 10. Put the answers in here and then put the symbol in there. Okay, pause the video until you've got that done. So you should have written a 7 there and a 6 there and that symbol in there, which is called a greater than symbol because 7 is greater than 6. All right, pause the video and try number 11. Should have 12 here and 12 here. 12 is equal to 12. So you should put an equal sign in there. All right, pause the video if you haven't already done number 12, and let's go over number 12 once you have that done. 9 minus 3 is 6. 8 minus 1 is 7. 6 is smaller than 7, so you got to put that symbol right there in. All right, pause the video. Do the division problems down there at the bottom of the page. After you've done all of those, then turn the video back on to see the answers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there they are. There are the answers to the division problem. Go ahead and pause the video and double check your answers. Erase and change any answers that are wrong. And I just want to remind you before we set off onto the guided practice and the homework side that you need to show your work on all of the word problems, on any sort of a conversion. If you're converting measurements, if you're doing a time problem, I need to see how you're solving that time problem. You need labels on all your word problems. You need signs on your money problems. Be very, very careful. Math is an exact form. You need to come up with the exact right answers and show me all your thinking so you convince me that your answers are done based on your knowledge, not just by guessing or using the check answer to add to figure out what the missing answer is. Also, double check those check answers that you've added up all the ones in the corner. If you don't have a check answer come out, that means you need to go back and find your mistake. If you still can't find your mistake after some trying, then go ask an adult to help you to solve that and figure out what your mistake is. All right, have a good day. Thanks for watching.